The War and Women's Human Rights Museum was established to remember and teach about the history of Japanese military comfort women. These were women and girls as young as 13 years old who were forced into sexual slavery by the Imperial Japanese Armed Forces before and during the Second World War, often tricked by innocent promises of higher paying jobs or educational opportunities. It was also common for girls to be pulled from their classrooms or even picked up from the streets throughout the 1940s. Women at comfort stations were forced to provide soldiers with sexual services and work long hours. Oftentimes, their only access to medical care was through pregnancy tests or semi-regular STI checkups, which were conducted not for their own safety, but for the safety of the Japanese soldiers. Were you already aware of the topic of comfort women from Korea and Japan, or was this all new to you and did you learn a lot of new things here today?
No, I was aware of it. I did know some stuff. I didn't know about the details. And I also didn't know, for example, that Korean soldiers did more or less the same thing while in the Vietnam War. So that was also new information for me, very eye-opening too.
Kim Hak-soon was the first Korean survivor among the comfort women to share her experiences publicly in 1991. She was forcefully drafted at age 17 and sent to the front lines of the battlefield in China to work as a comfort woman. Despite her bravery to come out when the Japanese government insisted there was no such thing as a comfort woman system, she passed away in 1997 without ever receiving a formal apology from the Japanese government. Since then, more Korean survivors of this comfort women system, 할머니s, have come out to share their stories. Through weekly Wednesday demonstrations in front of the Japanese embassy in Seoul, Koreans, alongside 할머니s, demand the Japanese government to redress the topic of comfort women, hoping to one day obtain justice. They do so alongside the Statue of Peace, permanently facing the Japanese embassy to urge the government to apologize. The War and Women's Human Rights Museum still brings awareness to ongoing issues of sexual violence and armed conflicts, and stands in solidarity for a world without war and violence against women. Even providing guests with an opportunity to donate to the Butterfly Fund, an organization dedicated to achieving an equitable and just resolution to the issue of wartime sexual violence. Was there anything else that you learned about today that was completely new to you?
Oh yeah, the Wednesday protest. I didn't know that happened. Was it I believe it was in Korea, right? That's the embassy that they protest every Wednesday.
Yeah. In front of the Japanese.
Okay, I didn't know that, so that was very interesting. I'm definitely gonna go and look from afar. If anything, I'm gonna get that out of today.
I thought it was very interesting, very eye-opening. There's a lot of history I don't know about. And I also thought the special exhibit was really interesting. I was really touched by the Harmony's efforts to, bring awareness of this issue. I think overall it was a really nice experience, and I think more people should be interested in these things and willing to learn about them.